Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network, the Mega Expansion. Let's see what we got here. All right, I think we got a really nice East Coast start with all of these tickets, and we leave Calgary to Salt Lake out. But all of these, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities should be pretty easy to connect. We are going to want to prioritize Houston to New Orleans, like pretty much immediately. And then probably want to prioritize going through Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York. So red keeps all 5 destinations. Interesting. Okay. So I really just need a pair here. And then I probably want to get red as well. So there's red. While I would love to grab another red, I am going to grab a pink so I can go Houston to New Orleans. Then I want to go New Orleans to Miami. And then from there, I think I want to go up through Atlanta because I'd love to connect that city in to what I am doing. Because then we've got Houston, New Orleans, Miami, Chicago, New York, Washington, Atlanta. And that feels excellent. So really would love to grab this red one, but this is just going to be such... Having to go around is just going to be so devastating for this. It's just going to make it so it's not efficient. And that's the key with a lot of some of these routes is you have to think of like, all right, what's going to be the most efficient way? Yeah, I mean, okay, I miss out on this. I can easily go Houston to Dallas, Dallas to Little Rock to New Orleans. That's totally fine. But just from an efficiency standpoint, that is 3 extra turns. I'm going all around. This makes it so I can grab more tickets easier. I hope you understand what I mean, because I don't know what I'm trying. I don't know how the sentence to construct there. Okay, the good news right now is that nobody really seems to be going red. I do need a white, and then I do need like black and orange here, and black and orange here. So yeah, like that's interesting. So like go right through Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, and then come down this way, and then just kind of have an arm going out to Miami. So I'm gonna again quick grab this, and then also start a black as well. Great that because no one is going red, I'm gonna get New Orleans to Miami here very shortly, especially if this red stays. All right, that's an interesting one. Okay, so green starts out there. So everyone's played. Okay. I'm gonna grab New Orleans to Miami here, just to make sure that there's. I guess if there's black though, man, that seems pretty tempting. Yeah, especially because no one's been grabbing red. I'm gonna grab black and black. Because now I would love to solidify. Very interesting. Good on yellow to already have the 6. A similar boat that we're in where we got a 6 route very, very easily, which can be a really big holdup. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this black. Now let's grab one off the top. Okay, now I'm really feeling good about our position. Alrighty. Holy cats. Wow, everyone is really, really going for it. Okay, so I'm loving that. So both yellow and green are going right down the middle. So I'm going to solidify my position over here, though. I do probably want to go New Orleans to Miami here shortly as well. I think this is a pretty nice start. Honestly, it seems like a pretty nice start for a lot of people. Everyone seems to be everyone seems to have gotten what they need and are moving along swimmingly. So there's into Miami. So we don't have to worry about that as much now. All right, so red also needed to get down this way. It seems like red wants to get into Miami. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So we'll need yellow or orange for New Orleans to Atlanta, and then we just need some pairs. I will grab the 2 black here, because again, hooking up these 2 things is going to be just very nice. And now we can go into a little bit more drawing. I'd like to have New Orleans to Atlanta done before I start drawing more tickets. Okay, so happily take a yellow, and then let's take one off the top. Interesting that green was going a wild there. That's a pretty early wild. Like those are really early wilds. All right, like the yellow there, and I like the pair. I may even like intermittently here do some of these pairs just to like complete these. I also may just kind of go up to Boston. Wow, so green is really like going for the wilds here. That is interesting. It's very interesting. And red is trying to complete 5 tickets. That's also very interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming that all those wilds were for all of that. Nice little rainbow that I've got here going on. Not really helpful, but I have it. Assuming green goes destination tickets. Oh, nope. Still going to draw. Okay. Okay, there's an orange. And, of course, there's a blue. All right. All right. I'm going to... I don't want to draw too much more here. I would like to kind of move into the second part of this game. I'm going to do that. Okay, so now I'm feeling, I'm going to use this wild to grab the yellow route. Holy cow, all right. So this is really great for me, that all these people up here are going to be up in this area. Because now I just know I'm just not going to do stuff in this area. All right, there goes destination tickets for green. I'm going to be close behind. I would just like to grab the yellow side of New Orleans to Atlanta before I really am feeling like I need to, or I want to draw. Because this is color specific, whereas this Washington to Atlanta route is not going to be. It's going to be easier, especially if I have pairs, which I do, to be able to kind of adapt on the fly. The challenging thing that green is going to have with the route that they have taken, is they're not really plugged into the big cities. That's really the key with this game of knowing, okay, how viable is it to draw tickets and how difficult is it going to be for me to complete routes? Keeping 3 destination there is has to feel pretty nice. Because that means either they've hit routes that they already have, or they're feeling good about, getting to these routes. But like Chicago is difficult to get into. The good news is the Northeast isn't, but still, like that stuff goes pretty quickly. All right, so Boston to Miami is a yes, and now we start to get some interesting like, can I do all of these? Okay, first off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so I have enough trains. I mean, this is a very aggressive second draw, but like almost ensures that if I hit it, I'm probably winning. I'm going to want to use a pair right now to go Vegas to Los Angeles. Then from there, it might not be a bad idea to go up to Dallas and then go over to El Paso and then try to get threes rather than these 6 routes, because I only have 1 green and no black. And I already have 3 red. So, I am going to, with blue, grab that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is grab Dallas to Houston with something. Okay, that's fine. This is a pretty aggressive, very, very aggressive draw there. Gosh, I love the reset. I'm going to grab the red, and I'm going to grab an orange. I am less nervous about this down here. Okay. So I'm going to grab this with a white. All right. Now I'm going to have to watch over here. I do need to make sure that I get up to Boston as well. I got to make sure that I don't forget to do that. Okay. So I think it is going to be more important to go 2 red here. I know that I need 4 red to go Dallas to El Paso. But I think this is going to be more important. It's more likely that there's going to be some shenanigans that happen up here. I would really love a pink, but it seems like red is wanting pink. Wonder if they're trying to get into Duluth, or they're trying to go down to San Francisco. So with that said, I may want to prioritize grabbing a wild here so I can grab San Francisco to Los Angeles. Okay. Okay, this was going to be tricky. I knew this. So okay, that's fine. I don't mind that coming from. All right. So I am now going to grab this. All right. So now I want to focus on connecting up Washington to Atlanta, as well as grabbing red for this, and then I will need some I think that I can let that one go. I'm actually much closer to this than I actually think that than I feel like I am. Like I'm again much closer to this. All right, so they're going that way. All right, I just don't want to mess around anymore with this. Like I would like to connect these things up. Okay, so getting down to Charleston. The other thing is, like, I need to make sure that I don't get caught in a position where my opponents rush me, whereas red is down to 10 trains. However, they got to draw enough, and again, I'm actually very close to this. I'm going to make this commitment right now. I'm not drawing any more tickets. I don't need to. There's absolutely no need to. I have like some very, very high ticket values. And so even if someone has, and I have 8 tickets, so it's not like I have like 4 tickets. I've got 8 tickets. So if I can complete all of these tickets, even if someone gets other bonuses, I am feeling very, very confident that I'm going to be able to outscore them. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do this with a pair of pinks. I've got 3, and I have 1 away from red, and then I just need 3 of literally any color, which should not be hard to get. And then we'll just kind of, pick routes to go out. Really nice that we've got the East Coast solidified up. Really loving that. Man, it is really tempting to grab the pink there to have a 3. No. We need to hook this up, because if we don't hook it up, it's going to be a bad time. That completed a bunch of stuff as well. So now I'm looking for red, and then just stuff. Probably will take a wild here if there's no other great option. But like here, I'm happy to take the pair of whites, because then I'm 1 away from getting the triple. All right. Okay. I am just realizing something, and I think I want to do this right now. I probably should have done this earlier. Very likely that, like green or red or somebody, even yellow, might want to get into Los Angeles this way. I don't want that to happen. I would, because what I don't want to have to do is go Los Angeles to El Paso. I would like to go this route. It is just going to be much easier on us. Yeah, it's going to be really great. So if we can complete these routes, we're going to be at 4 trains left. That's perfect. All right. Would love it if this white stayed. Looks like it will. So there's the white, and then we can just grab one off the top. And then if there's a wild, I will probably take it. And by probably, I mean I will. So you can kind of see with like that second draw of tickets, part of the reason we were able to take all of them was what cities were we connected into? Chicago, New York, Washington, Atlanta, Miami. We were 1 away from Boston. Like, we were connected to these cities that then we could propel into... there's not a wild here. Hey, well, never mind. So whereas with green, not saying that green was in a bad position. Clearly green has drawn tickets and is having a great time, but it maybe had a little bit more difficult time because they were trying to now connect into these cities, connect into Chicago, connect to New York, connect into Washington. So really the only thing that sinks us is if someone wanted to go El Paso to Dallas. They don't. So there's all the other routes there. That is huge. Is absolutely huge. Now we just grab something. We got a decent longest train as well. Like it's not like it's. And as of right now, we have the 15-point bonus as well. So, like, and I'm loving that people are going to draw destination tickets here because I'm going to end this game. Everyone has one more turn after this. So while I don't think from a pacing standpoint, I'm completely outpacing everyone. Everyone's got single-digit trains. But from a standpoint of if someone's like, okay, I can just grab, if I can just grab a pair. I don't have it right now, but like with yellow, they have no cards. I'll just grab a pair, and then I can complete this. But I want to eliminate that as a possibility. So there's that. Trigger the final round. Great. Excellent. Okay, so red does that. So that makes me a little bit nervous because red has a pretty good cross-country route. But I'm with the tickets that we have. as of right now, too, because green drew the train card, we will guaranteed get the 15-point bonus. So that makes me even more confident. So yeah, they miss. Red misses Los Angeles to New York and another ticket. That's if you're missing a high value ticket, it's over. That's the big risk in taking these high value tickets. Okay, so what did green take? So looks like green, like to start off the game, had probably that like all that Winnipeg and stuff like that, and then picked up all this East Coast stuff down at the end. So let everyone be in awe of the tickets that we were able to complete. No one in the Southwest, which really helped us. There's nobody in that Southwest. Weirdly, everyone was like mid-map and then like that Northwest area. So that helps too when your opponents are just not interfering with what you're doing. And it was interesting that they all had these Northwest routes. Yeah, Vancouver to Montreal. So there's the 15-point bonus. All right, who had longest train? 35, 29, 31. All right, so there's that. Yeah, I'll throw up a GG there. Red had the longest train. So, yeah, basically, once we drew those San Francisco to Atlanta, San Francisco to Washington, Las Vegas to New York, and then I think there was Boston to Miami was the other one in there. That makes me feel in complete control of this game. Yellow was the most likely to be able to upset us, just based on the number of tickets they had and the routes that they had taken. But even so, okay, Vancouver to Montreal was in play. I could have seen that, but otherwise, they aren't connected in Chicago. They aren't connected into Los Angeles. They aren't connected into Miami. They aren't connected into, you start to kind of eliminate what tickets they could have. And so you can see here, if you can hit some, 3 to 4 tickets, complete them, and you're gonna feel really good about the game. So, if you are enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Almost to 100 subscribers. We are almost there. Thank you, everyone who has already done that. I really do appreciate it. Like and comment, and we will see you next time.